Mara Weiner, who's going to sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Mara. What a great way to start off year 5. This is my 3rd or 4th year with you, I think. And if you have been here with us before, you might have heard this story, but I like to tell it. Back in the 1960s, my grandfather was diagnosed with cancer. They gave him 6 months to a year to live. So he moved his family from Trenton, New Jersey, down the shore in New Jersey. Trenton, very similar to Springfield. And he moved his family of 8 down the shore. And my grandmother's passed away since of cancer, one of his sons as well. And my grandfather's 91 years old now, he beat it. And he's a survivor. And I was just down visiting my parents in Florida. He stays with my parents in Florida in the winter. And I was down, I took my little 15-month-old down to Florida and hanging out with Mom and Pop-Up and Great Pop-Up. So Great Pop-Up gets antsy down in Florida. He wants to go back to Jersey. So he takes off in the middle of the night one night we're there and does a 2-day trip by himself up I-95 back to New Jersey from Florida. So he's still doing pretty good. But thank you for having me once again. This is a pleasure on behalf of 22 News. I always love coming here and being part of this great event. And at this time, I'm happy to introduce our American Cancer Society Relay for Life of Agawam co-chairs, Janina Iacola and Samantha Rudd.
Thank you, Ryan. Wow, what a beautiful night this is. No dust, Janice. We were saying this reminded us of year 2, how beautiful it was. And we had dust, and that was bad. And then year 3, how can we forget? We always reminisce. We will always reminisce, Relay for Life, year 3. Even when I'm not here, Samantha, remember the moat? So, what a great way to start off. Mara, thank you so much for your beautiful voice and for sharing it with us and pinch hitting the very last minute. And thank you all for being here. Year 5 of the Relay for Life of Agawam. I have, this one's a tough one for me. So bear with me. It's an amazing gathering, and you want to look around at why we're here. Celeste in that beautiful purple shirt. Sue, love you. Everyone here is here for the same reason, to put an end to cancer. The next 18 hours is going to take us through some interesting times. We don't know what that is. We know it's not going to be rain. We love that. Woo! But we're all here for a life-affirming journey, symbolizing a day in the life of someone who fights cancer. If those of you who don't understand that, we walk overnight, we don't sleep, because cancer doesn't sleep. And we symbolize that a little bit. How many of you are staying up with me tonight, by the way? You might have to help me.
Let's give it up for Janine, who helped start this event in 2012, and I'm guessing as she steps away from the big duties, she's not going to step away entirely. All right, at this time, please welcome Sheila Peralta, American Cancer Society Community Manager and RFL of Agawam staff partner, to share a few words with us.
Hello, everyone. How are we doing?
That was really quiet. How are we doing? Great, I just want to say thank you for introducing me. My name is Sheila Peralta, and I'm the new staff partner for Agawam. I just wanted to thank everyone for being here today. All the new teams, all the teams from the past. We couldn't do Relay without you. And I also wanted to thank all the volunteers as well as my event leadership team. They worked really hard, and I think that you guys can see from the amazing event that's happening right now that you can see all their hard work and passion and commitment that they have for this. I want to give them a round of applause. Since we are at Relay for Life, I just wanted to explain, thank you so much for fundraising all year. All of the money that you have raised goes towards different programs that we offer. Obviously, you all know about the cancer research that we do, but also something that we call Hope Lodge. It provides comfort, lodging, support services for cancer patients and their caregivers when their treatments are far away from home. So that is something very, very important to me. As well as Road to Recovery. Volunteers help provide rides to and from treatment for cancer patients that are unable to drive themselves. So those are just a couple of programs that we offer with funding from the money that is raised from Relay for Life. But I also want to talk a little bit about ACS CAN, which is our American Cancer Society Cancer Action Network. And it's the nation's leading voice advocating for public policies that are helping to defeat cancer. So in the registration tent, I know I'm kind of going over a little bit, but in the registration tent we have all of the resources and programs that we offer. So if you want to sign up for ACS CAN, please head over there, and I know that everyone will. Look for me to give me the registration forms. But I also want to talk a little bit about numbers because that's why we're here. So today we have over 31 teams signed up. So yeah! As well as over 360 participants. So that's awesome and amazing. And this is the big total. As of this morning, we have raised over $36,000. And it's still counting right now. So thank you so much for everyone that's here and participating, that fundraised all year. I just want to say thank you, and I'm glad that I'm here with you today. So I guess I'll give it back to Ryan. Just kidding, Samantha.
Thank you, Sheila, for your support and guidance you've given to us this year. We're here again at School Street Park in Agawam tonight doing what other relayers in 5,000 communities across America and 20 other countries across the globe. By walking this track tonight, you are joining forces with nearly 4 million people worldwide to save lives and create more birthdays. Imagine a world with more birthdays and a world where cancer is scarce. 11 million cancer survivors in this country, and everyone you see here tonight in purple, show the progress that we have made to eliminate cancer as a major health problem and prove the progress that's not just a dream. Did you know that the American Cancer Society is the official sponsor of More Birthdays? Yeah, that's right. Woo! I like cake. What about you guys? Light a candle. Let's cut it up. Because they know that every birthday is worth fighting for in every single community. They also know that in a world with less cancer and more birthdays, we get closer to that at every single Relay for Life event. Arm in arm, participants, survivors, and volunteers inspire our community and draw strength from one another.
I know that I draw strength from all of you. So while each of us is here for a unique reason, we all have a common goal, and we make a difference. Know that. Know that every step that you take, every time that you raise your voice against cancer, every dollar that you bring in makes a difference. And I'm really proud that we do that. That means that more people get treatment, that more research happens, that people can go stay at a Hope Lodge because we do this. So know that that dollar that you raise makes a difference. And I was sharing with Ryan earlier that the average donation is $50. It is not giant money. It's not corporate sponsorship. It's a $50 donation. And we raised a significant amount of money a couple of years ago based on $50 donations. So know that every time you ask for a dollar or $5 or $10, it goes to help the American Cancer Society, to help save more lives, to find cures, and to fight back. We're gathered here as a community determined that those who are fighting cancer are supported I brought Ryan into the survivor tent earlier and showed him why we do what we do with the sea of purple. We know that those that we have lost their battle, they're not forgotten, and we'll remember them later. And together we will fight back so that we will make a pledge that we will one day no longer hear those words, "You have cancer." One of my friends heard those words. Actually, many of my friends.
Team, he didn't forget. Janine, we owe you as a community, but even as a nation, for the efforts and the work over 5 years and the money you have raised for the American Cancer Society right here in our community of Agawam. Let's hear it loud, loud, loud for Janine and all the work she has done. Janine came to me 5 years ago and said she wanted to do it, and I said, I'm in, we'll help you in any way we can. And for 5 years, she has done it along with her committee. I have had flamingos on my lawn. I have had purple toilets on my lawn. I have had more fun working with Janine and more surprises. But we all know somebody or a friend or family member who has had that dreadful disease. I lost my mom 17 years ago from colon and lung cancer. She survived 19 months. And I remember all of it as we took care of her, kept her at home. And it was difficult, but well worth it. So I am so grateful to all of you in my thoughts and prayers and dreams and hope that the survivors continue on that great road to recovery. And with all of us together, and Janine, and us as a community, we can find a cure for all cancers. But I would like to present Janine tonight with a check. What did I do with it? Janine, I know I have it. I just had it.
I'll get it.
It's right here. Well, it isn't a lot of money, but it's from me to you, and I want to present you with a check to the American Cancer Society 2016 Relay for Life Agawam for $100. And I look forward to being a part again next year. And I know while you are all sleeping tonight, Janine will be up planning next year, because that's what she does. Thank you to all of you. God bless you. And let's get on with the festivities.
Thank you, Mayor Cohen. Hey, one thing I like every year, can you guys just yell out your team names? I love the team names. Just let me hear them.
Jan Stoker! Jan Stoker! Bunko! The Bunko's crew!
What do we have, 30 teams, 31?
31 teams.
31 teams, that's fantastic. All right, so what we're going to do right now...
In the relay for